of this place. It would have been a piece of cake if it weren't for the fact that I forgot it. It's a bunch of folders. Never mind the suspiciously low price. Cow Nando's gas and charter covers all of your fuel and transport needs. No questions asked. Call 99450 and we'll make an offer you might not refuse. Hey, that's the number right there. 99450. I knew painting these folders would pay off. That's it.
Hello, Professor. This is Lena. Calm down, calm down. What's happened? Good God. Did they steal anything? No, that's all right now that we have the book. Don't worry, I know just the place to hide. This plane of yours, does it fly?
That pile of rust down there hasn't been flown for 20 years.
Then you better get her in order fast, Buona. I'm a customer, remember? You know, the kind of person who has way too much money for their own good. Get my drift?
When you put it that way, Buona Air is at your service. Let's go run this by my mechanic, okay? Here she is. A precious airplane. Come on in and check out the insides. What do you think, lady? A beauty, isn't she?
Yes, it's very charming. But can you get her airborne?
Airborne? Are you crazy, lady? This plane hasn't flown for decades.
One moment, please. You got to help me out here. We need this money so bad, and you know it. One flight and our debt to the power company will be long gone. You think you can get her running?
I have no idea. Do you still think you can fly her?
Hey, there's only one way to find out, right?
I guess you're right, Buona. Let's give it a shot.
That's the spirit. Of course we can get her airborne.
Great, that's what I wanted to hear.
Just give us a couple minutes to do some tiny touch-ups and then we'll be on our way.
A couple of minutes? Tiny touch-ups?
Yeah, what's the big deal, man? What are we missing?
Well, for starters, we have no engines.
Oh.
And we're missing a propeller too. Also, we're gonna need something to steer with.
No worries, man. You get started while I go find the missing junk, okay?
Okay, mon. Good luck part hunting.
A pair of engines, a propeller, and something to steer with. Shouldn't be too hard to come by. Oh there, you salty sea dog.
Key, kid. You can relax with the salty sea lingo on us. We are sophisticated sailors, we!
Sophisticated? That's what I always said!
Never mind him. He's had a few too many. So what's on your mind, kid? You didn't bother a hungry sailor in the middle of his meal without a real good reason, did you?
Of course not, man. I just had a couple of questions.
Shoot!
What ship are you on?
We're on the fine vessel, MS Corollo. Oh, she's in port over the night for repairs. Caught some bad wind on the last run. But she'll be fine again by tomorrow, and then we set sail again.
Sails?
Figure of speech, lad. We can set engine if you prefer it.
How's the stew tonight?
Oh, It's off the charts, kid. Ain't nothing like a fine stew to warm a sailor's cold bones after a long trip. Woo! It's crazy spicy, though. These chilies are killing me.
Chilies? You don't like them? I love chilies.
Hey, you can have 'em, kid. Woo! Go ahead.
Thanks, man.
Be careful with those. They can knock an elephant out stone cold.
What are you bound for?
We'll be heading for Port Archu first thing in the morning. 'Tis a long, eerie voyage along the eastbound edge to get there, so the whole crew's mighty spooked about it.
It's not so good about it.
What's so eerie about the edge, man?
It's scary, man. You've no idea of the spooky things that we've seen deep down in the mist.
Come on, you're just spooked by old children's tales.
I can tell you this much, kid. They're not all just imaginary tales.
Let's not talk about it. I have nightmares.
Tell me what you've seen down there.
No way, man. I don't want to talk about it.
I think you better give my companion here a break. He's been shaking crazy since our last trip. Poor man deserves some R&R without having to be reminded of all the scary things hiding in the depths of the mist.
I thought going near the edge was illegal.
Oh, commercial vessels with the right contacts and permits can coast along it. But if the powers that be catch anyone so much as glancing over the edge, it's hell to pay.
Yeah, whatever's down there, you don't want to mess with it.
He may be a bit on the flufferoonie, but those words are wise. Stay clear of the edge if you value your life, kid.
Never mind, man. Not gonna disturb your soup.
No worries, kid.
Hey, puppy. Yikes! That silly old dog's always blocking that door. Hey, Matoki, how you doing, man?
Hi there, Buona. I got all I ever wish from life here. Good cooking and a proper fishing spot. What a beautiful evening. Not a rat in sight.
Rat?
Oh yes, I'm terrified of rats live. That's why I be resting me limbs here, you know. They just can't get to me no matter how much they skip about.
That's mighty clever, man. Say, that's a nice fishing pole you got there.
Yep, trusty as heck. Caught me a 12-pound mud juggler the other day.
Wow!
Wow, indeed, I'm quite proud.
A muddy ugler?
Come on, Buona, you know it's basically the only thing we catch here in Kingsport Bay. Of course, there's tires and the odd rubber boot, but there ain't much eating on those.
I wouldn't mind missing out on it anyhow.
Oh, don't get too picky. McKenna once served my boots to a whole crew of sailors, and they left port happy and dancing. A good chef and a fine spice can fix the foulest stew right up.
Tell me more about muddy ugglers.
Sure. They're tricky buggers to pull up, but a fine treat for the tongue if tended to right. Mama McKenna turns the foulest jugglers into gourmet magic.
That's a crazy story, but enough about it already.
Hey, you're the one who asked.
Why you never hang around our docks no more?
I'm telling you, man, the rats. I can't stand those foul creatures. They scare me right out of my pants.
That's too bad, man. I liked having you around.
Heck, this ain't far off. Besides, I've been around for a long time. Even the fish knew this was a bad spot.
Yeah, you an old timer, man. How long have you been around Kingsport Bay?
Oh, long before you were born. Roughly 60 or 70 years, I think. Set me up quite the reputation here in Kingsport Bay, too.
You have indeed. So you must know a lot about Kingsport Bay then.
Oh, don't get me started. I could go on forever about this place. But okay, Kingsport is one of 7 bays that surrounds our gorgeous capital, St. Armando. Kingsport consists mainly of industrial cargo docks and random odd enterprises such as your charter and McKenna's Diner. I like it here since the area is so nice and calm, yet it has a great view of the city.
So you must know my father well then.
Oh yes, he was a fine friend till he disappeared. He loved me fish.
Everybody loves your fish, Matoki. Tastiest muddy-ugglers in the bay.
Sure are. Anyhow, I remember him well. And I do think of the captain now and then. Especially remember the flying lessons he gave you. Boy, you were proud.
Of course I was proud, man. He taught me how to pilot this plane at the age of 12.
And you haven't flown the plane since, you fool.
No, not since he dumped us here. I'm afraid of heights, you know.
Learned to fly at the age of 12 and afraid of heights? Don't pull me tail.
Talk to you later, Matoki. I gotta run.
See you around, Buana. I ain't going anywhere.
Hey, Matoki, can I grab one of your mud-ugglers?
Oh, sorry, Buana. I'd love to share, but me and McKenna have this deal, you know. If she catches me handing out her yugglers for free, there's going to be hell to pay. You're gonna have to get your own.
Hola, McKenna.
What's up, Buana? What brings you to my fine kitchen?
I'm here for the sweet company.
Sure, Buana. If you say so.
I wanna enter, but silly Rufus won't let me in.
Rufus ain't silly, and if he don't let you in, you don't belong here.
That's just cold. Free food, please.
In your sweet Buani's dreams, Buana.
Talk to you later, McKenna.
You take care of yourself, Buana.
Rufus gets fed all day. I'm not wasting my food on him. I bet I can scare him away with something though. That would be a lot more fun. I'm not wasting my cool stuff on Rufus. I'm not wasting. I'm not. It's a card terminal for the elevator to the tram stop. Without an ARA or a maintenance card, I'm not going anywhere. Hey, I found free stuff. It's shaped just like a hook. It's an old bucket of white paint. I don't need that. Nice fun! If only I could get it down somehow so I could use it as a propeller. I can't reach it with that. That won't help. I can't reach it with that. Oh, I'd love a nap. But I'm not quite sure Lena would approve right now. Won't work, man. I know he'd love the cheese, but what a waste to just simply give it to him. I got no chance catching him. He's way too fast for me. Don't mess with the cheese, man.